Hello, StarSeeds. Welcome to Starseed Living. My name is Lorraine. So much has been transforming in such an exponential, accelerated way that many of us are feeling like we're in a starship at warp speed 5 or 10. We are, literally feeling like, and it's been building for a very long time, but we've jumped into the Aquarian full energy through the gateway on December 21st, 2020. And we are now accelerated because enough of us, starseeds and lightworkers, have awoken to the truth, our mission, the tyranny and oppression that has been imposed upon this world. And we chose to be here at this time so that we could assist in the transformation. Now, as I've said before, and I hear many other light workers talking about this, that when we talk 4D, 5D, 60, 70, and beyond and below, we are not talking about, even when we talk about the new earth, we're not talking about it as if it's, even though we sometimes talk about a visual of this, it's an energetic visual. It's not a manifested physical visual, at least not at this point. And it won't be for some time. It will be a meshing of the dimensions as those that are in the 4D rise up into 5D and 5D rises up into 6. It's this frequency elevation that allows you to see more that is available to you. And if it doesn't match your frequency, it will drop away. So, in truth, we will be existing in the same place if we were to look at it from a linear spatial perspective. We're existing in the same space. But the higher our frequency rises, the more is available to us. An example of this is many people have been seeing ghosts for hundreds and thousands of years. It's because their frequency was in resonance to match the frequency of the energy living in a different space. So it wasn't that they were crazy and making it up. They could see it because their energy frequency matched it. People who see extra-terrestrial beings or ships, it's because their frequency is in trained or matches. This is why we keep talking about raising your frequency. We're trying to raise the frequency of the entire planet to the 5-dimensional frequencies: joy, love, bliss, harmony, compassion, service to others, so that all of humanity can move from these lower densities, this entrapment system that was created to keep us out of our power. And here's where free will comes in. Those that choose to remain in the trapping system, in the 3D lower 4D, have every right to choose that, and they will choose that. But we, as we ascend upward, that will no longer be an energy match to us, and we literally will not have it in our experience. It's that simple and that complex. Those of us that are rising up in frequency, and it's millions of us, there will be a period of time where we will be aware of them and they will be aware of us, but the higher in frequency go, it will literally be like we just disappear from their experience, because our frequency will be at a point where we're just not available to them. It's a few videos back, I suggested you get the book or read the book Celestine Prophecy. In there, it depicts the experience. When our frequencies are elevated, we no longer match the frequencies of the lower experience. It's as if we disappear. We haven't disappeared. We've just raised in frequency. So the higher we go in frequency, the more will be available to us. We will begin to see the angelic realm, the Devic kingdom, the beings and energies that have existed around us all along, and many of us saw them when we were children before we got programmed out of knowing what we were experiencing with our senses. We will have access to a much broader, greater energy world. We will see the extra-terrestrial or non-Earth beings that have been here for a very long time. We will start to see them. We will see the ships. We will see and interact with a greater expanse of energy fields as individualized expressions. Our world will open up beyond our wildest imaginings. And those of us that have been straddling these higher fields have already been experiencing them. So it is all about frequency. It is all about vibration. It is all about us surrendering and allowing the experience, because we have free will and we can block what we see. With our minds will literally stop us from seeing. One of the tricks that I teach and learned, 20 years ago, is that if you squint your eyes and you come from a place heart-centered where you truly want to know, and you remove any belief systems that would block you, you can start to see what is truly around you. We block out. Our mind processes over 4 million bits of information every second. That means 4 billion bits of information that is happening all around us. Sights, sounds, experiences, dimensions, all happening around us. Our actual mind receives that data, but our belief systems block it, and we only process about 2,000 bits of information every second. Those of us that have been developing and working are processing more, but we are so limited. Remember, they've been telling us that our entire lives that we only use about 5%, and that's geniuses use only about 5% of the capacity of our human brain. And that is our processing, interfacing mechanism. So allow yourself to surrender your beliefs and raise your frequency and see what's possible. Today, we're going to expand our vision and see what we can see. See if we can see those beings. Remember, we met our star family. Maybe your star family has been with you all along, right here in this space. So let's get prepared to meditate. Centering now, taking a deep breath, allowing yourself to come to this space and this time, this moment, and relax your entire being. Intend that you are standing on sacred ground, that you are surrounded by the love of Source, your divine source. You are in a field, a crystalline field that is stabilizing you and allowing you to travel and do this work. You are declaring your sovereignty and that you do not consent to anything that is not of your light. Now, with intent, connect to each and every starseed, light worker, angelic beings of your light that wish to assist and participate with you today. Feel the love and joy as you reaffirm this connection. Now, from your heart space, take a deep breath into your heart space. Feel it enliven and activate. And feel the rose gold light as it surrounds you and holds you and loves you as you are wrapped in the love of the divine source. Gently now, allow yourself to ascend in a spiral motion up your central column, from your heart space all the way to the center of your head, to your crystalline pineal. Notice, since we have been doing this work now for 20 days, how expanded this space is, how brilliant, how shiny, how filled with love and light your pineal crystalline is. Notice your healing area, your Akashic records, your gateway, the golden gateway to your star family, and the gateway to the void, the 0 point. We have been building these spaces so that you have direct access, an easy way to move from your normal experience and move quickly and expediently to those places that you wish to explore and experience. today, because we want to activate and expand our extrasensory sight as we elevate our frequency so that we can meet and see those star beings that have been here with us all along. We are going to expand our vision, our third eye sight from this space, our crystalline pineal. Remember, your pineal gland has rods and cones, just like your physical eyes, but these are quantum rods and cones. Quantum rods and cones. They are light structures that allow you to see both your physical reality and your non-physical quantum reality. So I'm going to ask you to create another space that represents for you a vision system, a room or space that has a quantum vision. Maybe a screen, a computer screen, a sphere that allows you to see 360. Whatever it is for you, give yourself a comfy chair to sit in front of this screen or this mechanism, this device, this system that is going to allow you to see what you have blocked from your sight. You are not seeing with your physical 3D, 4D eyes. You are seeing from your quantum perspective. But it will feel exactly as if you are seeing it with your physical eyes. So let's test it out. In energy, put your hand in front of your face. Looking at your quantum screen, can you see your hand? Turn it over. See all the details. Allow it to come further into focus. Strengthen your ability to see. Trust and know. Lean into the starseed grid to amplify your frequency. Now, you met your star family the other day. I'd like you to ask any of your star family members that have been with you here in this plane to reveal themselves to you now. These extra-terrestrial beings of which you are one. You may reside here, but you are of the stars. So let them reveal themselves. Get acquainted with them. Have a conversation. this is simply a tool to assist you in bridging this awareness. If this tool is now cumbersome for you, allow yourself to step out of it and step into the world of energy, right where your star family is, and see yourself interacting, having an exchange, an energetic, physical, for lack of a better word, exchange. Maybe a hug or touching your foreheads. Whatever the custom is for your family. Now begin to allow your vision to expand and see all the beings, both terrestrial and non-terrestrial, that exist here now. Dragons and unicorns are real. They just vibrate at a frequency that we haven't had access to for a very long time. Look at all the forms, the shapes, the energy signatures that all of these beings that are still all extensions of Source take. This is what you have access to. It's so much bigger than we have ever known. This is merely the first step to give you the mechanism or the trigger point for you to begin to expand and open up your vision, to see the truth, to make connections with those beings that are of your light, that are of the non-terrestrial variety, as well as the terrestrial variety. Expanding your vision so that you can see all that is existing right beside you. Strengthen your connections with your star family that is here and your star family that still lives off-world. It is simply a matter of you raising your frequency and allowing yourself to have access, strengthening these abilities to see with your quantum energetic self, your quantum sight. You now have a tool to allow that to happen. And you can ask to do this work at any time, any place, anywhere. My suggestion is that you close your physical eyes and intend your third eye quantum quantum vision to come into attunement. Do this from your high frequency self, always wrapped in love and light. And allow these beings, these extra-terrestrials, these star beings, to teach you, to guide you, to support you, to take your hand and lead you into your future. It's time to say thank you and let them know that you will return. And ask them to remind you from time to time to show themselves so you begin to strengthen this connection. Stepping back into that crystalline pineal structure, coming back into this time-space reality. Take note now, you have this new quantum vision station, your healing space, your Akashic records, your portal to your star family, home world, and your gateway to the infinite. And now, gently spiraling down your central column, all the way back to your heart space, feeling yourself wrapped in that beautiful rose gold, loving light. Take a deep breath, and when you are ready, open your eyes. How was that for you? The more you do this, you're going to find that, and it may start in the periphery of your vision, that you see your family, you see other beings, you start to see them out here in the peripheries, and you'll turn and they'll be gone, but the more you do it, you'll see them right in front of your face. Have fun with this. Experiment with this. Strengthen this gift, because it is what is truly happening all around you. This is available to you now. And as you raise your frequency even higher, more and more will come fully into view. My name is Lorraine. This is Starseed Living. Until next time, blessings.